Mix 100.5, the desert's best mix. Hey there, I'm Mazingo, and tonight happening at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino, big show going down. Adam Sandler live in concert. He's bringing his friends with him as well, Rob Schneider, David Spade, Nick Swartzen coming along for the ride. And on the phone right now, I have got somebody that I'm very, very excited to talk to. Rob Schneider is on the phone. I'm so excited about this. Rob, how you doing?
Thank you, Mazingo. I'm one of the friends, I guess, that didn't get billing at the Fantasy Resort Casino. Fantasy Springs. The fantasy is that there's any water out here in the desert.
Well,
is there any water, by the way?
There's a little bit. We sell it in bottles. It's they might give it to you for free down at the casino. I'm not quite sure.
Cheating.
But you guys, it's and friends. They kind of kept it a secret, and we're wondering like who's coming out. Then I saw a Facebook
post. Going to show up, for crying out loud.
You don't. There could be some people hanging around the valley here. He might drag out there tonight.
There could be some other people.
It might be.
There could be other quote friends. So, but no, it's nice to be out here. The show's terrific. We were just in Vancouver. Last night we were in Arizona, in Phoenix, and then we were in Seattle and Portland. So, it's been a really fun show. And if you haven't seen the Sandman, he sings. He does. He plays guitar, and David Spade, makes jokes at his own expense mostly. And you can just tell that David Spade doesn't get out a lot. He doesn't have a lot of contact with the outside world. And then Nick Swartzen and me and myself. So it's good.
Well, you know what? Before we get into the show tonight, because I have a couple questions about that, but I wanted to start off by saying been a big fan of yours for a very long time. Your comedy
has my TV show on Netflix.
Oh, you're getting ahead of me. You're getting ahead of me.
I'm sorry,
but it's okay. But it's all right. It's all right. But I was
hoping it was going that way.
Of course, that's where it's going. But I wanted to tell you this one little anecdote. Like your comedy has resonated with me and my friends so much that at my sister's wedding last year, on the dessert table, she had a little sign, and it just said "cakes and pies, with an emoji hand clapping, and we thought it was like the funniest inside joke ever because of Fluesia and Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. That's how much you've influenced us and impacted us. We love the Rob Schneider comedy.
Cakes and pies.
Yes! I didn't want to ask you to say it, but I'm glad you did. All right, now, Real Rob, your Netflix series. Your second season just debuted late last year.
Yes.
You're acting alongside your wife and your real-life daughter, who, by the way, is adorable in the show.
Thank you. It's the best.
Yeah, I was going to say, how is that? How's it working with your family?
My wife writes the shows usually, and I come in and give it my little taste. But, she's just basically Jamie Lassell, the great comic who plays my assistant in the show. They kind of write the stuff, and then, I come and write it with them, and sometimes write it by myself after what they've written. And I don't know. If people want to know what I'm really like, they should watch Real Rob on Netflix.
And that's what I was going to go to next was how much of it is inspired by real life? Like, do you have a stalker? Are you friendly with him?
Yeah, well, that was based on Adam Sandler's stalker, to be honest. I don't really have I had a stalker back when I was doing Men Behaving Badly, but not violent, but like a woman who was just like, who thought she was having a relationship with me. But anyway, so what happens is these people, the stalkers, think that they know you. There was a woman stalking Adam Sandler, literally was like staying across his house, and be staring, and had like a little chair and everything, like one of those beach chairs. And Adam's the nicest guy in the world. He literally would go in the morning and give her bring her coffee, and like a blanket, and like, "Are you okay?" And we were all telling him, "Hey, dude, she could be crazy. She's definitely crazy. Just don't, it's not safe, But like, he's such a sweetheart, So anyway, that's true. So but most of the stuff really happened, Like a friend of mine in episode 5 of season 2 of Real Rob, streaming now on Netflix.
Solid plug.
My Japanese director buddy came back from Indonesia and said, "I got you the best coffee, the most expensive coffee in the world." And I went, "What do you got?" "Oh, it's right here." And so he made me a cup, and it gets $800 a pound.
Oh my God!
And I go, "What the heck you talking? What is it made of?" And he said, "It comes from a cat's anus." And I went like, "What?" "It's a thing called Kopi Luwak, and the cats eat this stuff, and then they, because coffee's a fruit, right? And then the seed comes out their rear end, and then some Indonesian guys think, you know what? Free coffee." So one person's cat poop is another person's cappuccino,
And I feel like those are the experiences that only a superstar like yourself would have. Nobody's bringing me cat poop coffee. Mm-mm.
It's $800, but you know what the thing is? You got to warn somebody before you let them drink it. So anyway, so I just in the show I get a real cat, normal cat, and just like start feeding it coffee. And during the show it has like 4 strokes.
I'm not that far into it yet. I think I'm about halfway through season 1, and it really is. It's fantastic. It's a lot of fun.
Season 2, Adam Sandler's in season 2.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Very cool. We'll see him tonight as well. You and David Spade.
And it's true. Don't try to get off the phone with me, Mazingo.
No, sir. No,
Don't
sir.
you try to do that. Hey, so no, Norm Macdonald. Did you get to that one in season 1?
Yeah, where he had the brain killer weed.
No. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but he gets the vasectomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about Norm, he gets a vasectomy, and because my wife wants me to get a vasectomy. I've delayed it so far.
So again, pulled from real life.
Yeah, but the thing is, you read what are the potential side effects. You go online. There's this thing called this. Your brain can get attacked by this. By the sperm floating around in your body. It can be like this weird thing where it can cause dementia. And so I meet Norm and I talk about this, and while I'm with Norm, you can kind of tell he's got dementia.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those here. Yeah.
I got to go meet my friend at Starbucks. Talk about a vasectomy.
Yeah, exactly. His name's Rob Schneider. It's like, wow. But he's funny. That was his ad lib, that last line.
Really?
Yeah, he's the best. I love Norm. Is hilarious. Norm's a guy, if he wasn't a comedian, he would probably be like one of those, serial killers, because you could just thank God he's distracted by comedy. Because, you hear him say something, and that's not a normal person. It's funny, but that's not normal. He says, you ever find yourself saying a lie, and then you realize, wait a minute, there's no possible way I could benefit from this lie. Why am I lying?
So you're trying to say is that...
Hey, did you see The Shape of Water? Yeah.
The two sides of the coin for a comedian, it's either stand-up comedy or serial killer.
Well, I think that, I think he'd be like a really incredible criminal if he wanted to be. Not necessarily a murderer, but if he wanted to be. He'd be one of those guys who got away with it for a long time. And then went it's Norm Macdonald is the Unabomber.
Well, Norm Macdonald, hilarious. He's not going to be a surprise guest tonight, is he?
No, I was hoping you would.
Nah, he couldn't convince him to come out to the Coachella Valley.
Couldn't get there. Not one of the friends, I guess.
Not on the inner circle of the Adam Sandler and Company crew. But you've got David Spade with you. You got Nick Swartzen with you.
They're great.
You guys
They're
are
really
all
funny.
Hilarious and could be headliners in your own right, and you're traveling together. What's the formula tonight? What's the format? Do you guys come out individually? You coming out? You doing skits? Are we going to revisit some characters? Am I going to hear you can do it?
Mazingo. I don't know if I should. Can I call you Mazingo?
You certainly can.
I don't think I should give it away, Mazingo, but I will. I MC the whole show. I come out and just murder, and then I bring up Nick Swartzen, who murders, and then we bring up David Spade, who kind of murders, and then Sandler. Sandler does about an hour or something like that. So we do our own thing for a while, but the people want to see the Sandman. They want to see the Sandman.
I want to see all of you up there. I want to see you guys just ripping on each other. With you four together, when you're traveling, is it just like a constant?
We tried that for a while, but then it got too long. And then after a while, the jokes just get meaner. And the audience is like, we thought they loved each other. But so we just do our own thing. Well, but I come out with Adam, though. I do come out with him.
There will be enough alcohol flowing. You guys can go all night. I'm sure the audience will be totally into it.
No, I'm psyched. I can't wait. But I'm so glad you watched my TV show because that's, I'm so proud of it. And I'm really proud of my wife in it. She's terrific. And we're writing season 3 right now. So I hope that your fans and your listeners can get a chance to see Real Rap streaming on Netflix and have a good laugh.
And then tonight, there are still tickets available. They're way in the back because this thing sold pretty well out here. FantasySpringsResort.com. Showtime's 8 p.m.
You don't want to be too close. Because, Swartzen, he's got some, when he's talking, there's a spray coming out of that guy. So you want to be row 900 anyway.
Do I need to bring a tarp like it's a Gallagher show? What do you...
Just don't be in the first row.
I'm a radio DJ. I've got the cheap seats, so I won't be that close, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, it's going to be great to see you, and thanks for having me on your show, Mazingo.
Thank you so much for calling in.
You're the best mix in the desert is what I hear.
That's what people tell us. We like to think so.
Okay, well, keep that mix going.
We will. And God, I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight. And keep up the good work on the show.
Honestly,
continued
I'm
success.
I'm the only one who does any politics. So it's it's my daughter. That's a surprise tonight. my daughter Elle King is coming tonight. This is her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Don't tell anybody.
We play her music on our station.
You do?
We do.
I'm going to tell her right now. Hey, Elle. Hey, baby. I'm on the radio, and they play your music right now. She says, "What's up?"
What's up, Elle King? We're big fans over here at Mix 100.5.
You got two Schneiders. She said, "Okay."
2 Schneiders for the price of
You had
one.
to make your name cooler, didn't you? Didn't you, Miss King? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
She did. She says. All right, so we'll see you tonight. She's the surprise, but don't say anything.
I won't say a thing. But
right,
when this plays
we'll
on the air.
soon. Say bye, Ellie.
Bye. Thank you so much
Take
for
care
calling in,
now.
Rob. We'll see you tonight.
See you, Mazingo.
Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy.